Okay, welcome to Wayzata for a scrimmage here. It's Edina versus the Wayzata team on the B rink, which is not the best for filming. We've got some plastic bleachers and we're really tight, so it'll be a challenge, but we'll give it a shot. I have Chris Dorsey doing play-by-play tonight. And then I think Mr. Jeremy Banks is going to be joining us for some color here shortly. The boys have about a minute and a half left of warm-ups, and we're going to get going. Sit tight.
How we doing?
We're ready.
It's interesting Gannon's point.
This is going to shake all
Oh, yeah.
over. Good evening, Hornet Nation. Welcome to Wayzata, Minnesota. Well, actually, it's Plymouth, but we'll be playing Wayzata in Plymouth. Go figure. But anyway, we are the away team. We're sporting our greens tonight, your favorite PWB1 white hockey team. And Wayzata is in their home whites. I believe this is a scrimmage, not an actual game. But should be a good contest nonetheless. Full-fledged tilt. We expect nothing less from the Hornets. I am on the call tonight. I am Chris Dorsey, and I'm here with Jeremy Banks. Jeremy, keys to the game.
Thanks, Chris. Thanks for having me. Keys to the game, I think, we got to play a complete game. We got to play all three periods, all the way through, and see what we can do. I think winning the puck along the boards is going to be really important. Nice, sharp, crisp passes as usual, and handling the puck well.
Here. Check out Zach Berman's socks. He's got his Christmas socks on. Nice and bright red.
I like those.
He wears them to distract his opponents when he turns around. We'll see how effective it is tonight against Wayzata. Huge guy report. I don't see anything untoward. There's what? Oh, wait a second. Look at that beefeater.
For the folks watching, we might have some vibration on the screen today. We're in some bleachers. There's going to be a little bit of shaking going on.
Number 2. We'll keep an eye on him. He's large. Anyway, we're about to drop the puck. Sixstad gets it back to Banks. Banks loses it in his skate, but Sixstad is there to recover. Back to Banks. Banks over to Missile. Missile it up to Sandberg. Here we go through the neutral zone. Sandberg gains the line and just dumps it into the zone. Nash there in the near corner gives chase as Wayzata sweeps it away. Nash battling on the boards as Banks steps up, a wobbler on net, steered away. Wayzata into the corner and intercepted almost by Nash as they ring it around the boards to the near side. Banks is going to pick this up and hold it in. Well done. He just throws it back down into the zone. As Wayzata, we've caught them napping. We're just full-fledged into this zone. And here's Sandberg in the corner trying to do something with it. He gets it back to Missile. Missile unloads, and there's Nash. He tries to scoop it in. Good pressure by the Hornets. What do you think so far?
So far, I like the puck movement. I like the way we're controlling the puck, keeping it in the zone. Always like to see a shot on net shot on net or two in the first shift.
Gorski on the draw, gets it back to Lundqvist. Lundqvist unloads. A rebound opportunity, and it's in! Did you see it? I barely saw it, but I did see it. It was Smith. He put it in. Well done, Smith, being on that doorstep.
Yep. Positive of that.
Well, just like that, Hornet Nation, it is 1-0 with 10:34 left in the first period. Heads up play by Smith to get that rebound. Gorski on the draw, gets it back to Prang. Prang sweeping around. looking for an outlet. He's got Sprague. Sprague up through, missed by Gorski. But that's a transition moment here for Wayzata as they power down the left side here. Prang all over that as he brings it into the corner. Ooh, dangerous out front. There's a scoop over Zach's head as it's swept into the corner. Prang after it. Tied up there by Wayzata. Smith comes away with it now. Chips it up the boards, but stopped by Wayzata. And it's just a scrum there as it comes out to neutral ice. Into the Edina zone. Wayzata comes, battling, but Lundqvist comes away with it. Sends it right up to Sprague, and Sprague gets it up to Gorski. Gorski can't quite handle that pass. Oh, but look at this! Smith is coming in! He's got a break! Bad angle shot, he comes around to sweep it. Oh! Right on the doorstep, almost. Wayzata collects, and it sneaks through, and it's going to go all the way down, and we're not going to get an icing. It's called off. Bancroft now has the puck. He's coming up with it. Gets up to House. House is throwing it up to Dorsey in the neutral zone. Dorsey powering through up to Kelly. Kelly brings it down the left side. Tries to center it back. Not quite connecting there. Still has the puck. And now Wayzata retrieves it. Wayzata behind their own net. Looking to break out. Nice pass. Sweeps it up. Dorsey tries to get it. And this one's going to go all the way down. And we are getting an icing.
8:58 left, 1-0 Edina.
I saw House on the wing there. I know we're missing Thomas tonight.
Oh, we are,
He's
okay.
not feeling well.
Got it.
So maybe, no, it looks like House is on D, on the bench. Dorsey on the draw. Gets it over to Bancroft. Bancroft sends it back to Banks. Banks looking at his options. Fires it over to Prang, who gets it to Kelly. Kelly unloads. Tipped over the net to the near side. Big number 2 for Wayzata, flexing his size as Dorsey battles down in the corner. Dorsey and Bancroft banging away at it. Here's Bancroft in front of the net with an opportunity. Oh, waffled away by the goalie. Well done on the save. Bancroft still with it, trying to get it back to Prang, but Wayzata intercepts. And here they come on the transition as he gains the line. He's going to look to take a shot. Deflected away by Banks. Well done. Puck zooms around the back of the net where Prang is going to pick it up, and he's going to take a break on his own here. Drops it back to Kelly. Kelly keeps it up, and he gets it up to Bancroft. Bancroft slides through as he drills down into the corner now. Tries to center it. Dorsey there to pick it up in the far corner. He slips it on back behind him to nobody, where Wayzata picks it up. Wayzata trying to get it out of the zone, where Banks collects it in the neutral zone. Slides it over to Prang. Prang looking at his options, driving up through. Oh, stepped up nicely by Wayzata, and Banks has it right back again. Banks curling around, looking at his options. Ooh, and almost a too many men on the ice.
Yeah.
Penalty there. Wayzata 1-on-4. He's weaving all the way through. Gets a shot off, but he misses the net. Wayzata still controlling out front.
Oh,
ooh,
geez.
Dangerous tip.
Very dangerous.
And Sandberg picks it up. Sandberg gets picked, but we still power it out of the zone with Prang, and we're going to get an offsides.
Yeah, those are the shots you just need to let come through, let your goalie take care of it. Don't get a stick on it right in front of him.
Looks like Zach was just lucky to have his blocker out. Took care of it. Henry on the draw. Gets it over to Sandberg. Sandberg intercepted by Wayzata. But Lundqvist just pokes it up to Nash. Nash pokes it to himself. Gaining the line, gets it over to House. House unloads, but he forgets the puck. Oh, and on net. Well done. Loose puck. Chip it in. And the Hornets cover up. Sneaky little
Again,
shot
I love that
from
pressure.
House.
Love that pressure in front of the net.
Yeah.
So got some bodies there.
Looks like this Wayzata goalie, he just might be that one to give up a lot of rebounds.
Yeah.
And that's where we got to plant ourselves.
Absolutely, yeah.
Henry on the draw. Sends it down into the corner. Wayzata picks it up, scoots it around to the near boards. And House is there to pinch. Well done. Now it's Henry's turn. Well done again. Henry drives in. He's trying to get a shot off. He's trying to center. Oh, and it just goes right to the Wayzata goalie. And he covers that one up. 6:51 left in the first period. Your Hornets are out front 1-0. Ryder on the draw. So the ref squares everyone up. And there's the puck. Back to Smith. Back to House. A tip by Gorski out front. Well done. Just missed the net. Gorski behind the net. Rings it back. Tries to get to Lundqvist. And that just sneaks through. And House is going to pick this one up. House doing some housekeeping, as they call it. House with that infamous toe drag. Gets it up to Smith on the near boards. And Smith is just going to float it in. And there's Sprague and Smith behind. Sprague dishes it back to Gorski. Out front, but nobody home. House unloads. Ooh, a low shot. Well done.
Nice low shot.
No connection, though. House dragging it in. Gets it down. Passes it to Wayzata by mistake. And here comes Wayzata. On their transition, they miss their pass, and Lundqvist is going to collect back in our zone. Gets it over to Smith. Smith finds Gorski in the neutral zone. Gorski's trying to battle it through, but he doesn't quite make it. Picks up his own mistake. Here comes Sprague. Sprague against Wayzata. That's what it is. He is against the entire team right now. And look at him. He still has the puck. Well done, Sprague. Sprague puts it back to Bancroft on the near boards. Bancroft wheeling around. Gets that shot off. Nice shot. Save. He was looking for some high cheese on that. And Missile chips it down in the corner for Dorsey. Dorsey battling. Puck reverses. Now it's Wayzata's turn. As the puck comes right out in front of Wayzata in net. And Wayzata just fires it. Tough for Banks to control, and he's going to have to collect this one back in the Edina zone. Opportunity here is Wayzata's having a line change. Bancroft across the line. He gives a shot right there, and it's salted away by Wayzata. Well done to take advantage of that opportunity.
Yeah. Wayzata having a hard time generating any kind of offense right now. Our boys are doing a nice job of shutting them down, no matter what they do.
And Dorsey on the draw, tied up at center. Wayzata comes away with it and rings it around the boards. And Missile's going to be there to put it right back on net.
Oh, geez.
Another rebound opportunity. Yeah. I think that's the key. We got to just park someone there.
Yeah. I couldn't tell. Was that tipped by us, or was it a Wayzata player that tipped that down?
I think it just went all the way through.
Okay.
Noah on the draw. Tied up at center. Wayzata comes away with it. But it's Kelly. Kelly's got it. He's looking for a centering opportunity. He sends it over to Lundqvist. Oh, and just tipped away at the last second. Prang and Lundqvist. And now it's just going to be Lundqvist going after it. Wayzata in hot pursuit. Wayzata chips it back the other way, but there's Dorsey who chips it back up to Bancroft. Bancroft slides it around, and here come the Hornets. He's got Kelly on the far side if he can see him. He's just going to try to make this one himself, and it just gets tied up in his skates. But aggressive forecheck. Bancroft comes away with it, throws it out front. He's trying to muscle his shot through, and it just gets hung up on the blade of Wayzata. And once again, Wayzata just has to throw it out in desperation for the onslaught of the Hornet attack. The swarm. Ooh, Prang almost lost in front of the net, but Bancroft there to pick it up. Slides it over to Dorsey. Dorsey was hooked, but he bangs it back his other way. Look at the battle. Uh-oh, big number 2. Nice centering pass, but Wayzata just couldn't connect. Lundqvist trying to stop it. Bancroft comes away with it. Bancroft and Kelly. Bancroft's going to try to take this one. Look at this. Look at this, Hornet Nation. What's going to happen here? Oh!
Oh, boy.
How did that not go in?
Nice speed by Bancroft there to get around that guy.
Yes. And he's paying the price. He's gassed. He's coming off. Prang back to collect. Looking at his options. He tried to drag it. He got snapped by Wayzata. And so did House. House brings it behind the net against big number 2. Oh boy, Wayzata's this kid's picking everybody's pocket.
Yeah.
Back to the point where they can't contain it.
Yeah, we're also trying to be a little bit too cute in our own zone.
Yep. Long stretch pass intercepted by Missile. Missile waiting for his team to get on sides, and he just throws it in. Sixstad going to be the first one to get there as he battles in the near corner. Oh, here's an opportunity. Oh, snagged.
Nice job
by
House. Nice
House.
job by House there.
House wheeling around the other way. He sees Henry, but Henry was on his backside, and that's going to go down into deep Wayzata territory. Wayzata breaks out now. Long stretch pass again on the backside. And House, with a physical authority announcing his presence, took out Wayzata with his shoulder.
I think a lot of that had his momentum was going towards him. Wasn't really able to back off, but
Yes.
there might have been a little bit of an
Could be.
intent there as well.
So Wayzata is going to take a man advantage here for an odd 1 minute time interval. I've never seen that before. As Gorski takes a draw. Gorski sweeps it into the corner. Puts it over to Banks on the near side. Banks flips it up to Smith. Smith tries to chip it up, but there's Gorski. This could be an opportunity here. Gorski's still with it. Battling in the corner down there. Gorski doing a great job in the penalty kill here. On this 1 minute penalty, which is an odd increment in my mind. Wayzata gains the line as they bring it in. See if they can maintain some puck control here. He's going to try to center it out front. Oh, the man wide open there. That was an opportunity. Wayzata on the doorstep, getting ironed. Wayzata has to be careful here on the hooking. But Edina comes away with it. We got a 3-on-2 if we hurry.
Come on, skate it, Prang.
Number 11 just motoring his way to stop that. And Edina just throws it into the zone. 5 seconds left in the Edina penalty. And Edina is now at full strength. Prang holding it in the zone. The sea of white, Wayzata, as Wayzata tries to break out. Here's an opportunity for Smith. Smith rolling in, long shot, and about 6 feet off target.
Is that wide by a country mile?
Wide, just a bit outside. Wayzata tries to get it out of the zone. Banks holds it in. He unloads. Ooh, and a nice screen there. But the Wayzata goalie was there to see it.
Yep. I think we might need to stop going glove side on this goalie. He sees those all the way in.
I wonder if we should just take a practice and practice shooting and actually hitting the net. You get like
I'd say keep it low on this guy.
you get each shot on net, you get an M&M. Dorsey on the draw. Wayzata powering through, and here comes big number 2 rumbling up the ice as Bancroft steers it in front of the net. And Wayzata blows a tire. Lundqvist now collecting up to Kelly. Kelly's going to throw it across to Bancroft. Well done. Let's see if Bancroft has the legs. Here's an opportunity. He's going to fire, and he is off by a country mile. A lot of country miles going on today.
At least he knew to go blocker on that one, though.
Yes, Wayzata coming away with it, but pressured by Edina. As Wayzata just throws it rink wide. Lundqvist is going to get there and keep it into the zone. He just throws it down into the corner.
Good job by Beckham there, keeping it in.
In the waning minutes of the first period, Kelly comes away with it, but he's stripped by Wayzata. Big number 2, a skater with ample carriage, can't get there in time. And Bancroft throws it up to House. House has an opportunity here with Kelly. Kelly and Dorsey. House takes a shot himself, deflected by Wayzata. 15 seconds left if we can get something done here. Into the corner. Wayzata just throws it around to the opposite corner, looking just to get it out of the zone. Bancroft pinches nicely as he walks it in. He throws it over to Kelly. Kelly shoots right at the buzzer. And there you have it.
So apparently we're having technical difficulties, I'm hearing. Yeah.
Frame number 1 in the books. Edina up 1-0 on pretty much the whole period. It was Edina's way. So we'll see what happens in the balance of the game.
Absolutely. What's that?
They're not going to show up. You can't watch them all at home.
Exactly. text from my dad and my stepdad.
Just don't overdo it.
They'll just have to watch the upload.
Exactly.
Now you can really go after it.
Well, Hornet
Suspense.
Nation started the second frame. Edina up 1-0. 6-head on the draw. Throws it back. Missile now. Powering up the near side. Throws it into the Wayzata zone. And Nash is there to try to pick it up. A big cabal right there as it slides back. Banks smartly pinches it up. Throws it on net. Blocker save by Wayzata goalie. Sandberg holds it in the zone as Wayzata flings it around the other way. They're just looking for anything right now. They have no offensive momentum as they try to carry it around the net here and have a breakout. Overwhelmed, Henry slides it back into the zone. Wayzata looking for options. Finally, they get a nice cross-ice pass, but unfortunately they pass it right to the Hornets. Nash throwing it over to Missile. Missile up to Sandberg. Wayzata D collects that and throws it up again. Missile tries to hold the zone. Here's Wayzata's first opportunity. Number 11's pretty speedy. He tries to muscle around. Well, and it looks like Banks is going to draw a penalty. But sometimes you got to draw those penalties.
Yeah, mugged by Connor. But if he hadn't got his arms wrapped around him, he would have been free to the net. So
I noticed that number 11 earlier. He's got to be the fastest kid on the ice.
yeah, I think so as well.
So Edina will be on the penalty kill once again for 1 minute. Sprague set to take the draw. Sprague tries to power his way through, but Lundqvist is there to pick it up in front of the net, throwing it up to Smith. Smith is trying to hold it, but Wayzata just throws it back in, but Prang is right there. Prang around the net, looking at his options, throws it back down to Lundqvist, and Lundqvist being chased by the big dude. And the big dude can't stop because he's so big. And here comes Smith up the left side, held in by Wayzata, but Smith still maintains control. And Sprague right through his skates. Wayzata looking to set up some sort of puck control, but they can't get puck possession. Prang over to Smith. Smith looking through the neutral, just wasting time, smartly, throwing it into the Wayzata zone. Sprague on the puck, battling Wayzata. Wayzata comes away with it on a breakout, trying to get a breakout. But again, throwing it back to the Hornets, where the Hornets just throw it back in right on the ref. And here's Smith. He's going to try to wheel around and get a shot off. Just a weak one on net, but a shot nonetheless. It's nice to see the shorty opportunity.
Yeah, I like that. I'm not sure that Wayzata ever really had possession of the puck that whole power play. Or boys slowed the game down enough to just keep it off their sticks the entire time.
It looks like Wayzata's numbers are depleted as well. They don't have very many people on their bench. Gorski on the draw. Held in there by House at the line. Sneaks through. Sprague is there, though, or he throws it right back into the Wayzata zone. And nobody seemed to be getting chased by Wayzata, and Sprague's going to pick this one up and center it out front for Gorski. Gorski fires! Oh, off the stick handle of the goalie. Oh, what could have been. Wayzata throwing it behind the net. Cycling it up the boards where House is waiting. He unloads and scooped up by Wayzata goalie. Oh, Wayzata.
Yeah,
Gorski was right there in the doorstep.
Yeah, Gorski was right there, and that's where we're going to score the goals on this goalie. We got a lot of shots coming in from the point, but he seems to be picking up those pretty well.
Noah on the draw. Back to Wayzata on D, where they float it behind the net. Kelly there, but Wayzata cycles back the other direction. Bancroft now hassling as Wayzata looks to turn it up the corner. The ref got in the way again. And House is going to keep this one in. Tries to slide it over. The Missile wasn't looking. It was intercepted anyway. And Missile's just going to have to go get it himself and then into the zone. Missile looking for an outlet. He's got Kelly on the wall. Kelly, and he just slides it up to Dorsey. Oh, and Bancroft tried to get it to Dorsey again for the give and go. Dorsey now sliding down the corner. He's tied up by two Wayzata players. Bancroft is in to help. There's just a scrum on the boards here as a lot of boys are slapping sticks. Wayzata kicking his way to freedom. Here comes Kelly. Kelly's going to just take a low shot, which is covered up. Interesting sequence there by the Wayzata guy, just shuffling it along with his feet.
Yeah. Well, I just think he was doing whatever he could do to keep the puck away from our guys.
Yeah. So 8:34 left in the second frame, 1-0 Hornets. Henry's on the draw. Tied up, big dude now, coming down the ice. I felt some tectonic movement as he skated by. And Wayzata's just going to try to throw it in the corner where Prang is guarding it, keeping him to the outside. Prang skates it up through the neutral zone. He's going to come down the left side.
Yeah.
He's going to take his own shot. And he can't quite turn the corner, so he's going to look for a centering pass. Now it's back to Banks. Banks walking it in. He throws it up, and that hits Sandberg. Wayzata to the near boards. Flings it up. Henry's going to try to keep it in. He can't. Prang controls. Gets it back to Banks in the neutral zone. Back to Prang. Prang up to Sandberg. Sandberg tries to get it to Henry, but there's Nash. Unfortunately, there is also offsides. So you had Nash and you had offsides. They were both there. And that's what happened.
I do like the movement there on that shift. I mean, trying to get something going. Obviously, one little miscue threw everyone offside.
Yep. Gorski set. Wayzata comes away with it, but Gorski gets his own. He tries to curl around with it. He's battling 4 Wayzata players, and it's going to come right back to Smith. Smith walks it in, curls around to the corner, looking for a centering pass, trying to get it out there. Gorski takes it, quick shot, turnaround, and once again it misses the net. And that puck must have just creeped up into the web netting, and we're going to get a face-off to the left of Wayzata's goalie. Ryder on the draw. Wayzata powering through, but House keeps it in the zone. Gorski taken down, or did he run into a Wayzata player?
Yeah, I'm not sure what happened
Depends on
there.
whose parent you're talking to. And here comes Wayzata. Wayzata sneaks it up, but it can't quite connect on the stretch pass, and there's Lundqvist floating it away against dangerous number 11, their fast guy. Sliding it over, missed opportunity on the centering pass. They'll try to do it again. They throw it around the net. Number 11 picks it up. House boxes him out. House tries to curl it around. Can't quite get it, but Smith is going to come away with this now. Smith now up the right side. He's probably going to dump it. He does, but he chips it up to Sprague. Here's an opportunity right now. Sprague throws it on net. It misses the net. Imagine that. And now Smith. Smith gets it taken away, and here comes Wayzata coming back the other way in transition. Dorsey pickpockets him nice. Here comes Smith. Oh, nice shovel to House. House can't quite unload. And Dorsey throws it back in.
Beautiful play by House, keeping that in.
Yes, well done. Lundqvist tries to center it, no one home. And Wayzata is there. Ooh. Kelly blows a tire, goes back to House. House throws it on net, and it misses the net. And here comes Lundqvist to pinch. Lundqvist throws him in the corner for Noah. Wayzata comes away with it as they work to transition. And it's just going to be Bancroft who holds it in. Back to Wayzata, Wayzata back to there, and it's going to be an icing. No, it's not. Zach touches it. And there is Lundqvist chipping it back to House. House tries to toe drag, gets caught on that one. Here's the centering opportunity. Oh, it's out front. What's going to happen? No. Yes. No. No. It was called off.
Yeah,
Wayzata premature celebration. It was
sure
called off.
Not sure if Beckham got over there or if Zach got all the way back over to get that, keep that from slipping in the side there.
I think they're going to call a goaltender interference, but regardless, no goal. Seems to be some discussion with the Wayzata bench as to why that was not a goal. Referee calmly explaining his point. Judgment has been rendered, no goal.
Probably the most pressure we've seen from Wayzata in a while.
Yeah. Noah gets it up to Kelly. Kelly trying to work it through, but stopped short by Wayzata. Wayzata throws it back to Banks. Banks looks to saucer it up to Bancroft. Bancroft gives chase into the corner. He's going to come away with it. He's dipsy doodles it back, tries to get it over to Kelly, but he's still on his own puck behind the net. He's trying to get it out front, no one home, and Wayzata's just going to pounce on that. Nice work by Bancroft. Good hustle.
Was a good hustle. I can't help but notice that it seems like we are, we're not playing a very fast team, therefore we're not playing very fast.
Our passing is down today. Banks on the line, fires it over to Missile, intercepted. So Missile's going to have to do some double time here. Throwing it over to Banks. Banks gets it up to Sandberg, just slips over his stick, but he's going to give chase. Wayzata whiffs on it. Henry's going to pick up as a trailer. Gets it back to Sandberg. Now to Nash. Nash throws it on net. Well done, Nash. And Wayzata just scoops that out of the air.
Yeah, we'll take more of those all day.
Yeah, you're right. We're not playing a fast team. They got one guy that actually has some wheels.
Right.
We're walking around everyone.
Right.
Henry on the draw to the right of Wayzata. Tied up. Lundqvist pinches. Throws it back down to Sandberg. Sandberg gets it over to Nash. Nash tries the backhand and it just goes wide. Wayzata collects in the corner as they try to power up the wall. Ben calmly steps in as he battles. And he gets it thrown down there. Wayzata just throws it to our team almost every pass. Here's Nash in front of the net. He's trying to get it around. Lundqvist there. So is Henry. And it just slips over. And Prang's going to have to... Henry curls away and he gets it up to Sandberg. Nice passing, boys. Here comes Sandberg. Going around using his body size. And he's got no options, so it's going to be Prang. Prang keeps it in, but it just sneaks out. Got to get rid of that puck. And Lundqvist is going to go to the near boards. There's Wayzata hacking at it with their speedster, number 11. As Prang throws it over to the other side. Didn't connect with Nash as Wayzata collects in the zone. Nash all over the Wayzata player, pushing him down. Physical. As he tries to center it out front. He's going around with it. He's soccer styling it. He can't quite hold on to it. And Wayzata's in the corner with it. Oh, and here comes Speedy, number 11. Prang is our last hope. What's going to happen? Oh, nice pass, but no connection. And it's out front, but no one's home. No one's home. And here's Henry. Thrown back into the zone for an offsides.
Not sure how number 8 was wide open over there.
Yeah.
Breaking down the left side.
Someone decided not to back check.
Yeah.
Sometimes that happens. When you play a weaker team, you start losing your assignments.
Yeah. Love that shift by Nash Olsen, though. Nice job. Yeah. Good hustle.
Very aggressive. Well done. Here's Smith on the far boards. Wayzata comes away with it, but House is there. House tries to slide it up. Intercepted by Wayzata. Intercepted by House. Tied up there on the boards, and House just takes down Wayzata. And he's claiming, no bueno, I didn't do anything wrong. And Missile's behind the net with it.
Throwing your hands up means not guilty, correct?
Yes. Up to Sprague on the near boards. Sprague headmans it up to Smith, but Smith can't corral it. Wayzata throws it back down the other way. And it's a foot race here with Gorski and Wayzata. Up to Smith. Smith dipsy doodles it up to Sprague. Sprague powering. He's got one man left to beat. He's got Smith. And he throws it up for the hard corner. He had Smith on the far side, but he chose the glory route. He wanted all the glory.
Chose to go glove side.
Not a bad option.
No, I guess so. I'm thinking short side might have been a better option, but who am I? Who am I to say?
2:37 left in the second period. Dorsey on the draw. Tied up at center. Back to House. House unloads. Tip shot. Goes left. Dorsey collects in the corner. Back to Kelly. Kelly back to Missile. Missile wasn't anticipating it, so he's going to have to go get that. Missile curling around the net. Curling back the other way. Getting over to House in the corner. House now tries to center it, and Dorsey collects it at mid-ice. Pickpocketed, but House is right behind him. And House was pickpocketed. And he slashed, and here comes Wayzata. 2-on-2. Bancroft coming back for it. Zach steered that one away. I'm not sure he got a piece of it or not. Wayzata in the corner. Missile boxing him out. Wayzata losing his own puck, and here comes Dorsey. Dorsey's scooting up the ice, trying to use his speed, trying to do something weird move, and it got intercepted. Back into Wayzata's zone. Wayzata flings it around the boards, and Kelly is there to retrieve on his knees, playing with all the gusto he can manage here. And Missile tries to throw it in. He's intercepted. We just got to start working on composure here as we're just throwing it around the ice. Tied up on the near boards. Here comes Kelly. Kelly's pickpocketed. Ooh, and down to Wayzata. Wayzata has an opportunity here. Can he turn the corner? And he fans on his own shot. And here comes House. House working it up. He gets it flicked away by Wayzata. We're going to get a penalty here. And the call is slashing. I'm not sure who was doing the slashing.
Yeah, I'm not sure either. It's Wayzata. That's the important part.
Yeah.
1:07 left in the second period. 1-0 Edina.
Well, if there's any double good news, one, we're going to have the man advantage, and two, their fastest guy is now off the ice.
Correct.
So your Hornets are going to have a power play for 1 minute. Henry on the draw. Goes into the corner for Wayzata. Stopped cold by Misselton Smith. Banging away with the Wayzata guy. And Henry slaps it down. Henry, quick shot on net, goes wide. Gorski's going to collect it on the other side. And he's going to try to just throw it in, but Wayzata pickpockets. Here comes Wayzata. Valiant 1-on-2, but House is there. House brings it around. He's building up speed. Looks like he wants to make his own run here. Throws it over to Gorski. Gorski gives chase into the corner. If we can come away with it, we can get some possession, but not to be. Wayzata is there. Missile stops on the quarter boards. Throws it out front. Henry, what a shot! Did you see it? I saw it. Did you see it? Yes.
Beautiful. Beautiful pass. Nice little one-timer by Henry. Get over the goalie's shoulder. Gotta like to see that.
Yeah, one of the nicer combinations I've seen.
Yeah, for sure.
It looks so natural.
Henry's been practicing that one in the basement.
So 2-0 with 25 seconds left in the second period. Wayzata controlling, going in the neutral zone, but there's Prang stepping up. Prang's going to come in. He's going to battle these guys 1-on-2. He's going to have a lane here, but it closes down. He spins around, looking for a centering opportunity. Here comes Nash. Nash, he's looking to throw it out. He gets it back to Sixstead. Sixstead fires again. Just tipped wide. And out of the zone and all the way down, and that's going to do it. It's as they work towards the other way. Long stretch pass, will advantage against a weaker team.
I'd say take your shots. We're getting plenty of shots, but let's shoot low. Let's shoot low, blocker side. Probably get a few more goals. And, of course, move your feet.
I would say, if you guys lose this game, I'm going to be upset as your coach. Some confusion with the ref explaining something to our coach. And I think we got the go-ahead. Henry on the draw. Scoots back into the Wayzata zone. And there's Sandberg. Sandberg pickpockets. He can't get around Wayzata, but Henry's there. Henry's going to walk this in and take a shot into the breadbasket. Wayzata into the corner. They collect and look for a breakout. Long stretch pass to the backside. And it looks like Connor's going to get there in time, but this is a foot race. Connor boxes him out nicely and gets it back to Nash. Nash throws it over to Prang. Prang now on the breakout. Gets it up to Sandberg. Sandberg over to Henry. Look at this passing as Henry scoots around the left side. He's driving in, stops short, throws it to Sandberg, and Sandberg isn't quite there to connect. Banks trying to hold in the zone, scoots out. He throws it over to Prang. Prang gets it up to Henry on a floater, but it sneaks through, and here comes Wayzata. Wayzata sneaks it up through the zone. That looked like offsides, but hey, it wasn't.
Yeah.
Short shot on Zach, and Zach steers it away as Nash comes back the other way.
I'll have to watch that again. That looked like a mile offsides.
Yeah. Olsen gains the line. Throws it back on a trailer. Sandberg picks it up over to Banks. Banks sweeps around the corner, and he's going to try to center it as he turns back the other way. And he turns back the other way. A lot of turning going on. And now they have just frozen the puck. There is nothing going on in that corner. Until
they need to move the puck.
Wayzata throws it around.
Right there, probably talking to him.
Gorski collects in the neutral zone. Gets it up to Banks. Banks throws it in. Wayzata intercepts and comes back the other way. Wayzata tired. They need a line change, and they just throw it down into the zone. Gorski's going to pick this one up. Tries to poke it through. Tied up there by Wayzata. 3 Hornets. Oh, and the big dude has come in to announce his presence. All he has to do is just shift his shoulder, and everyone will fall down. Big dude centers it. shot that tried to go on net, just kind of floated over. It up to an empty wall, and it's going to be Smith who comes away with this as he curls through the neutral zone. Bringing it back into the Wayzata zone, he just chips it down deep. And Wayzata is there. And it is Kelly. Kelly battling with Smith. Smith has it. He throws it back to Missile. Missile's going to walk this in and get a shot. He had that open lane.
Yeah, we did. I like how that nice little dump and chase by Smith just kind of created an opportunity for a nice shot on net.
If I had to say, I would guess that Wayzata's pretty tired. I think they're skating about 2.5 lines right now.
Yeah, I think so as well.
Henry on the draw. Gets it over to Missile. Missile fires on net and goes wide. Here comes Wayzata to try to poke it out. In reverse course now. Looking for any sort of passing opportunity. And they're just throwing it up the boards in desperation as Sandberg gives chase here. Back to Missile at the point again. Missile throws it down to Sandberg. Sandberg into the slot. There's Nash. Nash fires. Oh! Nice save by Wayzata, and it goes up into the webbing. Nice curl around there by Nash.
Yeah, Nash trying to go over the shoulder there.
Good combination all the way around.
Have I said it yet that I think we should keep the shots low? Have I mentioned that?
Yeah, that goes along with what I say is actually hit the net. I'm just having a good poke at the boys, but they're doing a good job here tonight. Henry back to Lundqvist. Lundqvist unloads, and I believe he hit Henry. Henry's going to feel that one in the morning. As Wayzata, they can't even get out of their zone. They just keep fanning. It's not their night. But with that said, it's still only 2-0. Wayzata now trying to make its way through the neutral zone. Sandberg
House knew that number 2 was behind him.
Yes. Could you imagine what it would be like for that number 2 and Sandberg to run into each other? We'd have a new atomic particle created.
We'd probably feel it.
Nash down deep into the zone, tied up with Wayzata. Sandberg's going to come away with a centering pass deflected by Wayzata, and here's House with a shot. And what do you know? The House did not hit the net. Something in the water tonight with that, boys. I don't know what it is. Battle out front. Wayzata comes away with it. Wayzata driving through the neutral zone. This guy's just going to take it all the way and just dump it because he had the big number 2 there waiting. Lundqvist tries to jam it up the boards, and House is going to find it behind the net. House tied up with Wayzata. Wayzata comes away with it. He's going to look for centering. He's trying to wrap it around. No one there. It's still out front. Loose. And Kelly. Well done, Kelly. Scoops it out of that zone. Here comes Kelly. He's going to try to get it up to Nash. Intercepted by Wayzata. And it's still on Nash. Nash gets it to Dorsey. Dorsey throws it on net. Rebound. Nobody home. As Lundqvist collects and throws into the zone, we're going to get an offsides call.
I like that nice, quick, low shot by Dorsey. He's got the right idea.
5:35 left in the third. Center ice. Noah wasn't even ready for that draw, and it came back to Banks. Banks throws it over to Prang. Edina now looking to cycle it up to Dorsey. Dorsey gains the line. Tied up there, but he still maintains. He's into the corner with it, and Wayzata ties him up. Bancroft down deep. He's got the puck now. Powering through. Look at this battle. They're just battling. That's what it means to battle, folks. When you battle, you battle. Bancroft comes away with it. Up to Dorsey. Dorsey tied up on the shot. Bancroft back to Prang, and Prang takes a shot into their defender. Bancroft nicely, deftly carries it away. He throws it over to Kelly. Kelly can't quite get the handle. Kelly goes down here. We're going to get a call here. Tripping call. As Wayzata is guilty. Guilty of tripping.
Trip against Wayzata over in the corner. Notice how Wayzata's just keeping number 11 high. Just kind of skating around the neutral zone, waiting for that puck to squirt out. Forcing one of our defensive guys to be out there.
And based on some of the runs he's taken, I don't know if our defense could catch him. He's quick. Edina now on a power play, trying to contain it in the zone. In Missile's feet, he can't find it, but Gorski is there, and so is House. Opportunities are not going to come unless we get to composure and start getting some puck control. Smith pokes it away as he battles with Wayzata in the neutral zone. He brings it up. Missile waiting there at the line, and here comes Smith all by himself. Slowing the pace down. There's the centering pass. Didn't quite connect. And Wayzata is going to come back the other way. Missile there to collect. Up to Henry. Henry gains the line. He's looking for that pass. All the way over to Gorski. Gorski sneaks it through. Oh, just off to the wide side. Smith banging away down in the corner. Henry helping him out. Comes back to Gorski. Gorski walks this in. Takes that high shot. Deflected away. And it looks like Wyatt's going to get a penalty. You trip our guy, we'll trip your guy, and vice versa.
Still like that shift by Smith, but not a very smart penalty there to take at this point in the game.
All right, we're going to play mistake-free hockey. We got 3:26 left. Sprague on the draw. Back to big number 2. Oh, big number 2! Oh!
No.
Did you see that save by Zach? That was very good.
Yeah, especially since he hasn't faced
to
many
the point.
shots this period or this
Shot
game.
in a deflection.
Oh,
and tipped away at the last second by Lund.